In this video, we're going to show you how to use an Age Shelf Corp to get up to $250,000 in business funding step by step. Make sure you like and share this video and hit that subscribe button because you're going to love this information today.
Okay, money magnets, let's dive into it. I know you're wondering, what is a shelf corporation? Marvin, do you think you can share that with them?
Yes, we get asked this question, 10 times a week. A Shelf Corp is a company that has been open that nobody has used. It's literally been sitting on the shelf waiting for you to get it and get your business funding. So what happens, is states like Colorado or New Mexico where they don't show the owner of the company, and it could easily be transferred to you, and it could look as if you've owned this company anywhere from 2 to 5 years.
Right. So let me elaborate on that and break it down a little bit further, Marvin. So money magnets, when we're talking about shelf corporations, someone has went out and, reserved the name and started the name of a business and put it on the shelf. That means that no one has used it, because we get these questions all the time. No
Right.
one has used the corporation. There shouldn't be any taxes. There shouldn't be any credit. There shouldn't be anything on that shelf corp. It's a clean corporation.
Right.
And the purpose of you purchasing this corporation, because you need the years. A lot of times banks don't want to fund you because you look like a new business. Now, does the shelf corp comes with a EIN number? No, it does not. You won't have an EIN number. So when you get the corporation, it's a clean corporation. You're going to buy that corporation, and then you're going to go to the IRS and apply for a tax ID number to attach your name and your information to that shelf corporation.
Right. And a lot of people get confused about this, and guys, and we're not giving financial advice. Do your research, but we're just explaining the subject we get asked about all the time, and we want to make sure you guys understand it. Now, there are a lot of myths when it comes to shelf corps. A lot of questions that people have about, should I buy one? And how does it help me? And I think one of the main things it helps you with, like Gloria just said, you get that age. Most banks, most lenders, they want to lend to you when you've been in business a minimum of 2 to 3 years. So when you look for a shelf corp, you might want something that's 2 to 3 years old. So Gloria, after they get the EIN number, what are the other steps they should take?
Okay, so you'll obtain your EIN number with your shelf corporation, right? And that right there opens you up to additional funding, because now you have the shelf corporation, you've attached your name to it with your EIN number, and the next step you will want to do is go ahead and get you a business address set up, as well as a business phone number. You want to get your business, let's be very, very clear. When you set up your email address, you want to have a business email address. You don't want to use a Gmail account. Whatever that business name is, you want to have it in that email address with .com, .net, whatever at the end. It's very important, Marvin.
Yeah, and I think, when you're doing this, you want to plan it. So first of all, let's talk about the name of the company. In most cases, you can't pick the name of the company because it's already been open and reserved by somebody else. So you have to be a little bit, open as far as you can't pick the name, but you can pick a name that's close to your industry, or that's, a very general name where you can, associate it to whatever you're doing. Next, like Gloria said, you may want to buy a domain. When you buy that domain, they'll also offer you the email address, like info at whatever it is, the name of the company. And then let's talk about address, Gloria. Like I've noticed lately with some of the banks, they don't really mind if you use your home address. Like I think the virtual office has been overrated in the past. So you got 3 choices. You can use your home address, you can use a virtual office, or if you have a brick and mortar business, you can use that address.
Well, let me say this. Let me say this,
Okay.
Marvin. It
Okay.
depends on what type of business that you saying you own as well when
Right.
we're talking about using your home address. And one other thing that I do want to touch on when we talk about the name, you can't change the name, but always keep in mind you can add a doing business as. So when you go get your EIN number, you can add your DBA to your EIN number. So keep that in mind. You can say, hey, for example, it's Smith Corporation, but we're doing business as, 123 corporate, 123 LLC or whatever the case may be. So you can do a DBA. So keep that in mind. With the Shelf Corporation, you can't change the parent name that comes with that Shelf Corporation, but you always can do a DBA.
That's true. So in that way, you're right. You can be a little flexible with the name because banks do ask for a DBA. In some
Yes.
cases, it is on the
Yes.
application. So let's bag up a little bit. So, all right, first you pick the name of the Shelf Corp. Then, if you want to use a DBA, you can. Number two, you go out and get your EIN number from the IRS. All right. Number three, you set up email addresses, you set up phone numbers. All right. Number four, you pick an address. And like I said, figure out if you want to use a company name Regis. I'll leave some links below, and another company named Opus, where you can open a virtual office. Or don't be afraid to use your home address. We've actually seen certain banks ask, okay, this is a virtual office. Where's the home address? And they're okay with you using a home address. So don't be afraid. I know you hear so much stuff on YouTube,
Yes.
Instagram, and TikTok about use this or use that. Be flexible and use either one. All right. After that, a lot of people wonder, Gloria, do you need to use your credit when you have a Shelf Corp?
Well, let me be very clear with you. That does not, having a Shelf Corp doesn't alleviate them looking at your personal credit. Like, you have to have good credit. Banks are looking at that because if you pay your bills on time, then they feel like you'll pay them on time. So, most people don't understand personal credit and having good, healthy personal credit. That's more of a who you are in the credit world to a bank. That lets them know how you handle your business. So, we get so many people that come to us on the day-to-day basis, Marvin. They want to join our mentorship program. They're talking about, the first thing they want to talk about is, well, I got to use my credit. I heard that I don't have to use my credit. I heard that I can get funded as long as my business is 2 years old. When, yes, do you need a 2-year-old business? Yes. Is there funding out there for startup businesses? Yes, but you're not going to get as much money as if you have an established business. That's number one, okay?
Yes.
Number two, they're going to look at your personal credit. The funding that we do, Marvin and I. So if you need help with funding, if you're trying to raise up to $250,000, you want to schedule the free call. It's a free strategy call because we're giving you our time so that we can show you what we can help you do. Okay. But they're going to look at your credit, and the funding that we do funding where it doesn't show up on your personal credit. That's important. They're going to look at your personal credit to see if you are a person who pays your bills on time. They're not going to put whatever debt, if they give you a $20,000 credit card, it's not going to show up on your personal credit. It's on the business side.
Right. And let me say this. So we got a new program that we're using. If you guys want to see if you can get pre-qualified up to 330 banks, we got a link in the description below.
Yes.
It's a soft pull. It is not a hard pull. But Gloria, to your point, to get max funding, because we have some people that say they really want to get the money as fast as possible. So we have an AI that shows you how many business credit cards you can get approved for, how many personal credit cards you can get approved for, and how many personal term loans. And Gloria, let's talk about when they're using the Shelf Corp, you're not going to have docs, right? Because it's not your company. You don't have past taxes. So you'll probably start out with no docs. All right. When you're starting out with no docs, to Gloria's point, you're going to have to use that great credit score in order to get approved. Now, for business lines and business loans, most lenders, almost 90% of them, are asking for tax returns and bank statements. So with a shelf corp, you're not going to have that. So you're going to have a 720 credit score or better. You
Yeah.
need to have credit cards that are over 3 to 5 years old, credit limits that are 10,000 to 25,000 in
Most
order to
definitely.
get the best results. Because even though you got the shelf corp with the age, like Gloria said, they want to look at your credit report to be able to extend you credit on the business side. And I'm telling a lot of the customers that we talk to, some people think they're ready for business funding and
But
they're
they're
not.
not. I agree.
You got to do that personal funding. And we're seeing, as of what is this, August of 2025, we're seeing right now personal funding is getting larger approvals than business funding.
Most definitely. And it's all about building your credit. So let me say this, just because you have a 700 credit score does not mean that you're ready. A lot of people come out of credit repair and they think that they're ready because they've came out of credit repair and you have a 700 credit score, but it's all about the body of the credit. That means what type of mixed use do you have on your credit? Do you have installment loans? Do you have revolving credit? Do you have a mortgage on your credit? Banks are starting to dig a little bit deeper and they're looking at all of these things, money magnets. So it's really, really important. And Marvin and I, if you're not ready, we can show you how to get ready. We'll walk you through step by step on how to get ready for business funding. Sometimes we have to start on the personal side in order to get to the business side. But it's all about knowing what the banks are looking for, what are the criteria, and how do we get ourselves in position to get to that bag.
And now, thinking about our videos, the videos that Gloria and I make, we make videos on banks and on credit unions. So now you just say you bought your shelf corp, you got your EIN number, you got your email address, phone number, and now you got your address. Now it's time to go open a bank account. And I know what you're thinking. Where do I open up a bank account? And I'm going to tell you guys, a lot of the credit unions and small banks near your home could be the place to start. There is no magical best bank, or where have you had the longest relationship? Where do you get your check deposited? Where do you currently have a business and you have a banking relationship? It's really wherever you have a relationship is the best place to get started. What do you think, Gloria?
I agree, because let me tell you something. It's all about relationship banking now. Banks want you to build a relationship. That's how they make money. Trust me. Banks want to lend you money. That's what they're in business. They're in business to lend you money so that they can make money. If they're not lending, they're not making money. So you have to get yourself in position so that you can get to that bag.
And let's say you got the shelf corp set up. Say you got a 3-year-old shelf corp. You got a 720 credit score. You got less than 3 inquiries. You haven't applied for anything in the last 4 months. Now you're thinking, okay, what do I apply for? Usually the easiest thing to get approved for is a business credit card. That's number one. Get approved for a business credit card. If for some reason you get denied or they tell you, hey, you have to wait 30 days, that's why we're saying start this relationship. The days of opening an account and getting $50,000 the next day is kind of fizzling out. Now banks want you to have anywhere from a 30-day to a 6-month relationship. I heard about Regions Bank, a bank that one of my first bank accounts as a teenager. They're saying now you have to have a business bank account for 6 months before you even apply for a business product. So make sure before you start a business bank account that you call the bank or the credit union, have a talk with them, because sometimes you may be looking at an old video online and things have changed. Like back in January, February, Chase was giving out 50 to 75,000. Now that's not the case unless you have a relationship with them. And what I mean by a relationship, you've had a business bank account for 6 months to a year and you've done several transactions. And we are seeing this a lot. And so Gloria, and what other questions do you think they should ask when they're getting ready to open up a bank account?
Well, I would most definitely just do some research on the bank, Marvin, because a lot of times when you open a bank account, they're looking at your credit already. So they will offer you a business credit card, like Bank of America. When we opened up our account with our restaurant, they automatically gave us a business credit card. I didn't even have to go back and apply for that. Do your research on the bank and see which bank best suits your situation.
Right. I agree. And then, okay, let's switch scenarios for a second. Say you got bad credit, but you're in credit repair and you're trying to, set up your Shelf Corp now so that when you have good credit, you can apply. I'm going to tell you, when you have a thin 700 out of credit repair, it doesn't work out too well nowadays. Like the authorized users are not working like they used to. The credit builders look weird because it's not a real bank. What I would suggest, for everybody who is in this situation, set up a secured card with the bank on the personal side. And if you can, set up a secured business card as well. And as you're going through credit repair, you can do these things at the same time. So let me rewind. Set up your Shelf Corp, set up your secure business card, your secure personal card, repair your credit. Within about 6 months, if your credit is fixed, you got low inquiries, they will offer you an unsecured either business card or personal card. But make sure you have this conversation with the bank or with the credit union as well. Gloria, what do you think about that strategy?
I think that's a perfect strategy. I agree with you 100%. But hold up, because I have a gem. Okay, Money Magnets, if you're looking to get a vehicle in your business name, check out this next video.
I'm Mr. Smith.
And I'm Mrs. Smith.
And we're here to help empower your finances.